Hi, good morning or good evening. My name is Ron Gerard. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Changing Times. Today is September 1st, 2020. Today we are starting a new chapter in my life. We are starting keto. Last year I went on keto for a period of time. I was very successful, but I stopped and I wasn't quite educated enough to do it and continue it the way it should have been done. So I started keto again. I actually started about 2 or 3 weeks ago as an experiment to see whether or not I wanted to continue with keto or not and how it would go. I came across a marvelous YouTube channel called Keto Rewind. This girl Jessie and her husband Kyle, the whole family is doing keto. I'm 64 years old, and the big wake-up call for me was when I had to go get an MRI and I couldn't get into the MRI machine, and now I have to go outside the city to get an MRI in a bigger machine. And my back and my body is totally out of sync, and I keep losing my balance. And I'm realizing now that after these last 3 weeks I've been on keto experiment 1, that my weight is the main factor why I'm losing my balance, why I feel the way I do. So going forward into my new life and changing times, I'll be updating weekly, monthly videos, how well I'm progressing, some of my own unique recipes, and just giving you overall updates of how my health is doing. I've been pretty much big all my life. I just don't want to be big anymore. It's not a question about losing weight. The losing weight part is just a bonus. It's more a question about being healthy, losing weight healthy and safely. I am under a doctor's care to lose the weight. I am no doctor, believe me. On Keto Rewind's website, Jesse was saying that you have to do your research, your homework, you have to prepare, you have to prep. And keto might not be for you, but for me to make this change, I'm 64 years old now, and I have to make a change. And the only one that can make a change is you. I can't tell you what to do. Nobody can tell me what to do. But to me, it's very important going forward that I do this, and I want to live longer, and I want to live a healthier life. I'm a videographer by trade. Over the last 10 years, I fell in love with video and photography. And when you want to do a lot of outdoor photographs and video, being out of shape is not in a good place. And so going forward, for this coming year, there's a lot of planning and works that I want to do with video and photography. One of my main goals and function that I want to do is jump out of an airplane, but in most states there is a weight restriction, and that's a big part of me losing weight. But the main goal is to get healthy and stay healthy and live longer. When you lose weight or when you go on a weight loss journey, nothing's a guarantee that you're going to live today, 5 minutes from now, or 2 years from now. But for me, I have to do this. I want to lose the weight, and I know I'm going to do this, and I know I'm going to be successful at this. I know about keto, and a lot of people say, "Oh, you're doing keto," and you get that, negative look from people. I'm going to tell you something about keto. As an experiment, 3 weeks ago, the middle part of August, actually the second week of August, I tried an experiment. I did what's called the 16 to 8 intermittent fasting. And basically what that means is between 11 in the morning and 6 at night is when my opportunity that I can have something to eat. And I'm counting carbs, net carbs, and I'm counting my macros to make sure I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting for foods in my journey, and my water. And I have coffee in the morning. I'm still using Splendor. I'm having a hard time breaking off of that. And I'm drinking my coffee right now with light cream, but I'm going to be switching that. The thing of it is, when you're on a limited income, instead of just throwing away all this bad junk, I had to slowly use it up to get rid of it. And So that's what I said. It's starting in September. Everything changes. Being on limited income, it's tough on being on a budget, being on keto. But if you buy a pound of ground beef, say for instance, and you're paying like $10 or whatever it is you're paying, it's no different than buying all kinds of snacks and eliminating the snacks, the trans fats, the chips and all that fatty junk that we're not really supposed to be eating, and then swapping it off for something healthy like a good piece of grass-fed ground beef or something like that. And the farm eggs, the fresh farm eggs instead of the grocery store eggs and stuff like that. But those are some of my goals going forward. Now, getting back on the intermittent fasting, I'm 64 years old, never did anything like this in my entire life, fasting. And I didn't cheat once. I'm real proud of myself. What else want to say about intermittent fasting? It's not as bad as you think it is. I'm not going to be afraid to admit this because, going forward, I'm documenting my entire journey here. My starting weight was 325 pounds. Mind you, I'm 64 years old, still got my hair. What else? So when I weighed myself, took a nice photograph of that, and so the official starting weight in the month of September going forward, this morning when I weighed myself, I'm 311 pounds. So in the 3-week time frame, I lost pretty close to 15 pounds. And for exercise, because of my back and my health and my weight, what's going on with my leg, I'm losing my balance on my right side. It's just collapsing, and that's why we had to go get an MRI to find out what's going on with my leg and my back. The doctor suspected it was all coming in from my lower disc, one of the L4 or L5 discs that are causing the issue, and I believe that it can be corrected with weight loss and pain management and knowing what my ability is going forward. I do not want to get surgery. It's the last thing I want to do. I may want to go for another treatment on my back with a shot in my back, but try that again. But so we'll see what happens with that. But right now, I'm just raw. I'm getting out there every day. I'm doing exercise. How I'm doing exercise, I'm walking. There's sometimes I walk 3 times a day. The best day I had one day during the 3 weeks, and I lost the 15 pounds. I went walking 3 times that day. The first time I went walking 2 hours, then the afternoon I went walking 1 hour, and then at nighttime I went walking through our local farm. I did through the apple orchard. I did like a 2.5 hour walk, and I've been feeling really, really terrific. No more soda, no more sugar. I'm trying to use I switched over to the Himalayan salt, which is the better, healthier salt. I'm taking vitamin D3, my men 1-a-day vitamin. Most of the time I've been pretty much pain-free now in my back area, and I really encouraged by my weight loss so far up to date. But again, my official starting date is September 1st. But anyways, this is Ron. Don't forget to share and like my YouTube channel. From time to time I'll be putting in updates from my weight loss journey, as well as the other videos that I do. Some projects I'm currently working on, and I'm taking a lot of time-lapse video. I'm learning the process. It's like with the weight loss, everything's a process and a learning process. I'm a videographer by trade. I'm self-taught. I never went to school for video, but I won awards for my work, and I guess that's pretty much all I have to say for now. But be watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once again, I started out my weight at 325 pounds. The official starting weight is 311. My goal weight is 180 pounds. Realistically speaking, I would probably be happy and satisfied if I could get my weight down to 200. And I'm going to be documenting this journey, the entire process. And so I just wanted to sign off and say, have a good day. Thanks.